Hi, how are you doing? Now I'm going to talk about Eclipse. Eclipse is a crossword puzzle creation. My name is Pipitu Moko from Sanata Dharma University, Yogyakarta. Well, this is the interface of Eclipse. If you click About over here, you can click the link over here and download the application. Eclipse is an application, a computer-based application, so we can use without being connected to the computer. How to start Eclipse? We can start with, I would like to start with a new word, crossword. I would like to start with a new crossword. Or if we have made previously, we can open our previous crossword and edit it. Now let me start with a new crossword. You choose this option and then click next. And then let me create a word list from scratch. So here we type the word one by one. And here in the second option, we can upload or we can choose our word list which we have made previously. Now let's make a crossword from the scratch over here. Then click next over here. And this is, you can type word by word. For example, let me make a crossword on adjectives, common adjectives. Now you can type like happy, enter, and then we have sad. Happy is in Indonesian, you have bahagia, and then you can type sad, and you have sedih. You can have glad, and you can have gembira, and you have unhappy, you have tidak bahagia, and then you can have sick, and you have sakit, fine, sehat, baik, and then you can have next you have well is sehat, and then you have old, tua, and you have click. You have young, the opposite is muda, and you have weak. Here, oh, this is a mistake over here. You can type weak, doesn't matter. Oh, with a small, you have young, and you have you can add that, and you have strong, and you have quad, and here you have click OK. So if we can use the mouse over here to start from here, you type long and panjang, and you can add over here. You have short, the opposite, pendek, and you have click enter. You have tall. So if you press enter, it goes to the next box over here, thingy, and you press enter, it goes directly over here. So you do not need to click this. So just click over here, and then it's already here. You have just, you know, it will be arranged alphabetically over here. If you want to edit, if you think you make a mistake, you can click over here. It will come back over here. You will the word will appear over here again. So you have happy, panjang, and you have unhappy. Click double click, you have over here, and then enter. It goes back, and you have unhappy is over here. You have, let me continue with more words first. Clear. What is clear? Jelas. Enter. Dark. Gelap. and then we have light, ringan, and we have heavy in the opposite, berat. Let me type about the word. Narrow, or mistake over here, sempit, and large, luas. The opposite, the narrow and large, you have good, like, bad, jelek, and you have fair, jujur, unfair, tidak jujur or tidak adil. That's unfair. Let me just write another word, tidak adil. And you have famous, terkenal, and we have poor, miskin, we have rich, kaya, and small, kecil, and big, besar, little, kecil, tiny, kecil sekali, huge, besar sekali. Then deep, dalam, and shallow, the opposite. Dangkal, fast, cepat, and slow, lambat. So the crossword is about English words and Indonesian words. The word over here is the clue. It will be displayed if you click a box. Well, a crossword is not just for vocabulary. You can also have this one is a word, an answer, and here you can have a sentence. So it's just for example, John is John blah 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 said, and then the answer here John, and the answer is B, and here you can write, for example, John is John blah 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 said. Let me try with a sentence. For example, we have expensive. I cannot buy the blah 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 book. Then enter. So a crossword is not only just word and word. We can also have word and its context. Let me just continue. So we have more than 3 words, I think. We can click next over here. Do you want to save this word, the word list for future use before continuing? Save yes. And then you can, for example, adjective, English, adjectives, save. This is the name of the crossword. Is also English adjective. And your name is, for example, B. Twichan Moko. And this is the year, copyright in 2020. Next, now if you have many words, probably you can have 20 and 5 and 25. If you have a less smaller number of words, probably you can have like, let me just 20 and 20. Click next. So this is very quick because we only have 35 words. Let me go back. For example, you want to have a smaller. This one will be easier to answer if you only have a smaller number of boxes, and the appearance will be more interesting. Next, yeah, it takes time because it has to make the best of it. If the number is small, probably you will not have all the words. Just now you have 35. Now let's do with 15 boxes across and 15 boxes down. Now you have 27 over here. Well, if you want to accept it, you can accept it. If you are not satisfied, you want to have more words, you can go back and then you can type. What about 17 and 17? Next. Saying this one is good enough. So these are the as tall, expensive is over here. So this is expensive, tiny. Let's have just 30 words. 3 words are missing or are not used. Next, we can choose we can print the crossword. You can save as a web page or you can publish a crossword. If you click publish here, it will go to Eclipse website. Now let me save the crossword first, for example. This one is adjective. Adjective crossword. The crossword was saved and then save as a web page. You can have interactive with JavaScript over here, and you can save it English. Okay, adjective. Save, and then now it's over here, and this is the crossword. This is the crossword. Okay, you can have, if you click over here and city is set, and you have, if you click over here, you have, this is the I cannot buy the blah, 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 and so I cannot buy it. The answer is remember. We still remember expensive, and then click. Okay, expensive. And then you can check the puzzle over here. No crossword, no errors were found, but 30 incomplete words were found. You can continue, but that's basically the way we make a crossword using Eclipse. Let me just go back. So after you try it and then we find that there are still mistakes, you can go back and go back to the back again, and then go back again to the yes. And then if you after you try the crosswords and you still find mistakes in the crossword, we can still edit over here and have a double click and then you can edit. Now let me start from the beginning. Okay. Now I already have a word list or save a crossword puzzle that I will use. So you can let's try with this. Click OK, the second option, and next. And then I have a word list here. The word list can be like this. This is the word list. This is English word list. Oh, this is word list over here, and this is the list we made. But we can also use a txt file over here. Let's click over here and then open, and here are the words over here with 134 words. Let's continue. English adjectives, and that's a let me just English crossword one. Next, let's try with 20 because we have a lot of words. Next. So I have 134, but now with 20 boxes across and 20 boxes going down here, 40 words, I can only have 94 words. Well, only 40 words. 90 words not used. I think this one is too many words not used. Let's go back and have more. Say if you have 25, what will happen? Because we don't want to exclude so many words. 40 out of 134 is too many. This is better with the. I think if that's the case, we better have two crosswords with we can cut the woodlace and then into two, like 70 and 70, and then we have a smaller number. Another problem is that the woodlace I made is from, let's see, it's from, this is the woodlace. So I just took it from my website, and all the words list here is start with A. That's why I think A and C. If you have more words with other and with start with N with P, I think we can have more. We can have like more words with 25 boxes. Okay, and that's all about the use of Eclipse for creating a crossword. I hope this presentation is useful for developing your English material, your teaching material. Bye bye.